Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Andrea and this is Beauty with Andy. So ignore this mane, it's been through a lot this week. So have I actually. I put a video up at the start of the week saying I wasn't going to film for a while. Because I went to the hospital and they was just worried whether I had contracted the virus. I don't think I've got it, basically. We're now on Saturday, and I went to the hospital on Monday. I had a really high temperature. It was just under 39, I think, and it was a lot higher than what they would expect, and that indicates a virus. But just because I had that high of a temperature, it doesn't mean I've got that particular virus. I've said it before in so many videos, I've got like a lump at the back of my neck here. So yeah, that could be kind of the virus. I'm not sure though, to be honest, so that's why I'm continuing to self-isolate. So I've self-isolated from obviously Monday. I came home and I've not really done anything, just been around the house, not put any makeup on, and obviously we're now Saturday, and normally like I've done 3 looks, 1 palette by now. Get ready with me using Shop My Stash makeup, which is what I'm going to do today. But there won't be a Shop My Stash on Monday, obviously, because I've got all this makeup that I've put in for Monday and I've not used any of it, and I do want to get use out of it and also talk you through the products. So what we'll do is we'll continue to use these products for another week, so they will have been in 2 weeks at that stage. So yeah, I don't think I've got what they thought I had. I mean, they was very nervous, rightly so. I mean, a person goes in to, where cancer patients are, with quite a high temperature, and they are going to be nervous. They gave me a face mask, which I've talked about already. So they gave me a face mask, put me in this isolation room, and then the hematologist came and felt back of my neck and said that yeah, he could feel the lump, so he wants me to go back in 2 weeks time and have these tests done, these blood tests, just to make sure it's nothing serious. Obviously if it's nothing serious, then I need to go to my GP, because at that point it'll be 5 weeks since I started with this lump, and it was tiny at first and it's grown. That's just the worrying thing. That is the only thing that's worrying me at the moment. It's not a case of me thinking, oh, do I have this virus? The only thing that I've had from the virus is a high temperature, but that could be linked with a neck problem. And I don't go out anywhere. I've said this in so many videos. I limit my time out, and I know that you only need to come into contact with one person who's got it to pass it on to you. I know that. And now obviously I'll be going out with masks on. I'm going to buy a mask, one of those like washable ones, for myself and for my mum, and just continue to go out with them. Obviously, if I don't have any more symptoms. I've not got a cough, and I know that can develop over time, but it has been, quite a long period of time. It's been 5 days at this point. So yeah, I'm just going to see how I get on. Obviously I'll let you know. I don't have the aches. People are saying that they have aches, loss of smell, loss of taste. Don't have anything like that, so I'm just putting it down to high temperature. My temperature is normal at the minute. It's actually below normal. It's 35, and I think the normal temperature is around 36. So yeah, it's gone completely back down to normal. It went back down to normal on Monday night. I think it was just my anxiety kicking in, to be honest. When I'm anxious I get really hot, and obviously they put me in the room as well, and I felt like the room was closing in on me. So yeah, I got really hot. Anyway, enough about that. Like I said, I will inform you if anything gets worse. Yeah, so let's put my hair up and let's put on some makeup. Hopefully this will make me feel a bit better, because at the moment I'm feeling so lousy. This lump, oh, yeah, it's really, really bad. I'm having to take paracetamol just to get the pain away. So yeah, that is the only thing that's concerning me. Get my mirror out. Right, so we're starting off with this. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to get out of that because that is nearly done. First though, we're going to go in with the Sephora Smoothing Primer. I want to try this as well, this Tanya Bear Cosmetics in Beaming. I got this in a set. I think it's too dark, but under foundation it shouldn't really matter. What I do want to say is, for all you lovely people out there who wished me well on that particular video I put up, thank you so much. It meant so much to actually, you know, hear from you. I know I haven't replied back to those messages yet, but I will. I've just been feeling so crappy. But yeah, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate your kindness. Right, so let's just put a little bit of this on. I've swatched this a couple of times. I just want to figure out whether I want to keep it in the collection or whether I want to declutter it. It's so golden, isn't it? I'm only going to put a tiny bit on. Don't think I like it. And I haven't put that on. Normally put that on around. I'm going to have to put a little bit on at least. Okay. I think this Tanya Bear one will be getting decluttered. It's old anyway at this point. I've had it for a few years. So when I do my highlighter declutter, I think that'll be going. Right, so now let's go in with the Bourjois City Radiance. Oops. Look what I've done. Where's that brush? It's here. Kids are out. It's quite early. It's like 10 o'clock. I mean, there's a park at the bottom of the road. And where I live, it's a little cul-de-sac, you know. You'd think they would be better off on that park. So I've been talking to my mum every day, because normally we see each other like at least every 2 days through this like lockdown. And I've been talking to her over the phone. She doesn't have a smartphone or anything, or the internet, so I can't FaceTime her, which is a shame really, because FaceTime is better than just speaking to someone over the phone, isn't it? So yeah, I can only speak to her over the phone, so it's not the same as seeing her face to face. And the nurse at the hospital just said, look, give yourself till at least Sunday. If you don't feel like you've got any more symptoms, then you can go and do a medication. So yeah, just make sure you wash your hands when you go into a flat, which I do anyway, and then wash your hands once you've done the tablets. So yeah, we'll see how I go on Sunday. I think I'm going to be okay to do it. I would definitely never put her life at risk if I thought I wasn't well enough to do it. I don't know what the answer would be there, because I'm the only person that can do those tablets. I guess she would need to get some kind of care in for a couple of weeks, but obviously that's really expensive. The whole point of me doing the tablets in the first place, when she came out of hospital, she was only going to have a carer for 6 weeks, so they would only do the tablets for 6 weeks and then she'd be back to square one. And I just didn't see the point. I just thought to myself, well, I'll watch them do it once, and then I'll do it from now on. And I've been doing it for the best part of 2 years for her. But the thing is, when I'm ill, who's going to do it for her, you know? It's like I was saying to my sister, I feel like I can't be ill. I just feel like I can't be ill because there's no one to take care of her. So yeah, and that's why I have been so careful, like when I've gone out and things. So yeah, let's do the brows while that sinks in a little bit. I think I'm going to put this on actually. This jumbo eye pencil in milk from NYX. Just want to get rid of it out of the collection. It's quite an older product. And also it's in Project Pan as well. We're not quite central, are we? Yeah, so I wouldn't say, oh, there's eyebrows. There's hair from my eyebrows. I wouldn't say I'm back to how I should be, but I've been feeling ill, like proper ill now, since I got this lump about 3 weeks. So I wouldn't put it down to the virus why I'm feeling like this. I've not had shortness of breath, which is the main common symptom. I've not got a cough. So I just need to keep an eye on it really, and figure out what is going on. We know that we've got the lump, but what the haematologist said, even though I can feel a lump, we can't physically do anything until you don't have any symptoms for 2 weeks. So in another week I'll be able to go to the hospital, have the blood test done, and then I suppose I'll get called in by the haematologist. They're going to ring me in like 2 weeks time. Right, so yeah, brows. But I do feel exhausted all of the time. And I'm sleeping so much. Normally I complain about lack of sleep. I'm just sleeping so much during the day as well. My mum was like, you're sleeping yourself better. Maybe. I'm just using my normal go-to brow products, guys. Nothing special, the ones I always use. And we've stopped recording again. I definitely need to get some more of this though, when I can. So this is from Poundland. I went to Poundland not that long ago on the retail part near where I live, but they didn't do it. They didn't have a lot of makeup products, so you can only get in the city. You can only get that in the city centre. So when I can, I'm going to go in and bulk buy at least 3 of these. So this one is Makeup Gallery Slay the Brow. Love it so much. I'm not a fan of this, but it isn't as bad as, which one was he using? Can't remember. I don't think it was that one. There was one brow pencil that I was using and it was just so stiff on my brows, and that's why I went to that one. Right, so now what we're going to do is put some powder on. So I'm going to be using this e.l.f. Sheer Tint finishing powder, which just looks like that. It's in the shade Fertilite, and I'm just using that for under my eyes. And this is a dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury one. I watched a Jessica Braun video, and I think it was a most recent dupes video, and she said there is one by Number 7 that is a legit dupe for it, so I want to try that as well, just because I'm looking for really good under eye setting powders and I don't want to pay through the earth for it. I mean, just in case I don't like it, because I've got obviously the Laura Mercier one, and you've heard me say so much how I really don't like it. Yeah, and Jessica Braun put the Charlotte Tilbury on this side. She said she only uses the Charlotte Tilbury for like under eyes because it's so finely milled, and then she put the Number 7 on this side, and you could not see any like creases on the side that she put the Number 7 on, so that was really interesting to watch. I've not watched all of the video yet because I got tired, and yeah, but I will continue to watch it. I love Jessica Braun, especially her dupe videos. Right, so now loose powder. I think I'm going to try. Last time I tried using this NYX HD finishing powder, hardly any came into the cap. I know there's not much left, and thank heavens for that, guys. I'm really struggling to get it out. I really don't like this powder. And when I first bought it, I've said this on a couple of videos now, when I first bought this, I really liked it. Sorry about my iPad. Probably only Twitter notifications. But thank heavens for YouTube. In this time that I have to self-isolate, I'd be going mad without it. I just love watching you guys' videos, especially Shop My Stash. I've been watching a lot of declutters. Yeah, I just love it. Love it. Still a bit left in it. Can you see? Not much, but there's still a bit. I might have to figure out a way how to remove the cap. I've tried that before on there, but I couldn't do it, so yeah. This is another loose powder I pulled in, this peach one, so I'll be using that at some point. Right, what we're doing now, bronzer. Right, let's go and get the bronzer. Right, so I was going to use my Chanel one as well, but I think I'm just going to try this by itself because I'm not too sure whether I want to declutter it or keep it. So some of these items are on the chopping block. So it's the Sunkissed Tropical Bronze, and it's got a highlighter, a blush, a bronze topper. I don't know if I'm going to use a bronze topper. This one's a blush here, so you've got your two blushes and then your highlighter. We're just going to concentrate on the bronzer because for the highlighter I'm going to be doing a separate video. Another is a dupe, because so many people talk about it being a dupe. I won't spoil the surprise here, but it will be going up after this video. So today we're going to be filming 2 videos, and then by that point I'll probably be shattered and then call it a day. So right, I don't know if there's glitter on this brush, you know, this Real Techniques one. I always use it. Every time I've been using it though, I've been finding, like, not necessarily on my cheeks, glitter there, but on my forehead, glitter there. If it does it again now, I'm gonna just put it in for the wash. It's probably due a wash anyway. So yeah, all I've been doing is, oops, that's a bit dark, is watching Now TV. I've got Netflix, but I've not watched anything on there yet. I've been working on like my TV list on what I want to watch, and they've actually got True Blood on there now, and I absolutely adored that series when it first came out. I've not seen all of it. I've got a few of the DVDs, but I haven't seen all of it. So I do want to go back and watch that before they take it off. Sorry about that, the battery went as per usual. Right, so yeah, I was just saying, I've put True Blood on a list of shows to watch. I think there's about 6 or 7 series, so that'll keep me busy. Let's go under here. So far I'm not seeing any glitter, so it must have been in the bronzer that I was using. I quite like this bronzer. I don't think it's going anywhere. I'm just going to put some on my nose here. Maybe just on the cheeks I'll use this. It's quite dark, so I don't want to use it all over the face. Yeah, look how dark it is. And it's quite orange toned. I mean, it's okay, but I won't be using that shade again. Right, and then we'll get a blusher out. Guys, I completely forgot, I brought this out in the Shop My Stash. It's my Bleach London palette. It's got all my Tarte blushes in at the top there, so they're all Tarte. And then these ones down here are Primark PS Beauty, and then this one here is a Pro Artist one. I don't know if I'm going to keep that, so we might have a bit of space to play around with. And these darker ones too, I don't know if I want to keep them. But for now, I really want to go into this peach coral shade because that is totally my jam. So let's do that. Let's find a blusher brush. Got all these brushes here. Shall we use this Real Techniques one? I'm going to use this one. Forgot what I pulled out. And then I remembered. Now this one gives you a nice glow. Do you know, like the NARS Orgasm does? So this one won't be going anywhere. Just use a little bit more. I really could do with another magnetic palette like this. This one I only paid like $4.99 from TK Maxx, and I saw someone selling one on Depop, and they was trying to sell it for £12. And I'm thinking, you probably got that from TK Maxx. I mean, I can't say for sure that they have, but yeah, I'm not paying £12 for it when I can get it for £5. Right, so that's that. So we're not using any highlighter. We'll do that in the other video, like I said. Just put that on there. Right, so eyeshadow time. So what I'm thinking, guys, is I was thinking about pulling the Revolution. I don't even know what it is. It's like the dupe for the Subculture palette. I was thinking about that, but I want to do 3 looks 1 palette with that, and I just don't think I'm there yet. I think I'm a little bit too weak to be using, well, to be on camera for that length of time, because it does take quite a while. I'm hoping this video isn't going to be that long. Anyway, I thought about using this one today. I've not used it in a hot second, and I mean a hot second. I've used it once when I got it. I think I used it for about a week, and I've had it a while. It's the Zoeva Rodeo Belle eyeshadow palette, and it truly is a beautiful eyeshadow palette, perfect for this time of year. I'm going to be using that green for sure today, but because it does have like a cream ivory shade in it, so I'm going to try and use that. It is like more of a satin, and it does have some shimmer in it. I'm not too bothered about that because eyeshadows are going to go over the top, but it doesn't have a really light brown shade. it doesn't have this salted caramel shade, so I'm going to use that one. So let's start off. I need to get some brushes first. Right, okay, so let's go in with this Deluxe Crease brush to use this one. I'm just going to see how it is. I can't remember how any of these shades are in this palette, to be honest. And it's not showing any sheen, which is really, really good. So now let's just put that one to one side and let's go in with the salted caramel shade. I'm going to use this Zoeva crease brush that I always use. For the life of me, I can't figure out where my Smashbox one has gone, so I need to find that. My problem is I have got way too many brushes. It's really good though, it gets into the crease so nicely. I always forget to zoom in. I don't know when I'm going to be putting this up because I was really ill. I scheduled all my posts for the next 2 weeks, so everything's kind of like been spoken for. Like I put I put videos up Monday, Wednesday, Thursday and Saturday, and sometimes on a Sunday. So I could put this up next week sometime, even though there's videos ready to go live. I don't want to leave it too long. Maybe on the Sunday, as we do the next Shop My Stash on the Monday. That would be a good idea. Right, so now I'm going to go into the Rodeo Belle and choose, I think, the darker brown. I must tell you what these shades are called, hadn't I? Right, so that one was called Early Sunrise, that cream ivory shade. So now we're going to be using Rodeo Ready. And the only thing that's wrong with this palette, and I wouldn't say it's a bad thing, is it doesn't have a mirror. So say for instance if you want to take this travelling, I wouldn't say it's useless because hotel rooms have mirrors, but yeah, I like to take a eyeshadow palette travelling with me that does have a mirror. But this is stunning, isn't it? I'm just trying to build it up by going over that salted caramel shade. Really like that. Right, let's blend them in. I'm just going in with my Primark PS Beauty brush. These guys are such a bargain. They don't do the black ones anymore. I think they do either green, because I've got some green ones like this, or purple. They keep changing it, but yeah, they're so nice. Do you have a Primark? I would highly recommend these. Right, and I'm really wanting to use the green. It's called Hot Wind, which is this one here. There isn't, the only thing about this palette, there isn't an inner corner highlight, but that's completely fine. I'm going to be testing out a couple of highlighters, so we can just use that anyway. So, oh, that is super smooth. Oh, this is gorgeous. So I don't have a lot of greens in my eyeshadow collection. This is probably one of the reasons I got this one. Just to give me a little bit more colour, but geez, holy smokes guys. So pretty, isn't it? And I was gonna like kind of wet my brush to give it more pigmentation, but you don't need to. They're just so creamy and buttery. And they look really foiled on the eye. It's so pretty. Right, and I'm thinking, oh, I love that bit on the palette. I don't know if it's going to pick it up, but it says at the bottom there, enjoy your show, and it's got a picture of a cowgirl on it. I've never noticed that before, and I've had this palette for so long. I'm thinking of putting a dead shot on the lash line. That looks so nice. Can you see the glitters in that? So yeah, let's do that. Let's be brave and do that. I think I'm going to use this other Zoeva brush I've got. It's a brow liner brush. It's 322. So let's go in with dead shot. A little bit too dark, I would say. I think I'll try this other Zoeva Luxe pencil brush in 232. Try and smudge it out a bit. Oh, that's looking better. So we'll still use the other Zoeva liner brush, but then we'll smudge it out. And surprise, surprise, it's not tickled me today. Normally, I'm okay, I'm putting like eyeliner on this side, but then when I come to my left eye, it's that sensitive that it starts to tickle. Yeah, like that. Maybe just blend the eyeshadows out a little bit more in the crease. I've got fallout, so I'm gonna just try and brush that away. And then I'm going to go back in with the cream ivory shade in Early Sunrise and put it in the brow bone. Oh, I do like that. And then we need to choose a lipstick, because I've got like quite a smoky eye going on with the green eyeshadow and then the lash line. I want it to be quite a neutral one, so I'm just going to check what I've got. Oh, okay, so there wasn't much choice that I haven't already used. I do a lipstick edit every month, if you don't know, and I've been using quite a lot of them, like before I got sick. So I haven't used this one. This is Charlotte Tilbury Stoned Rose. So let's pop a bit of this on. It's completely neutral. Should look okay. And I was going to use MAC Oh Sweetie and Creamy Peach Pie, but I think that would look better when I use this shade, this one here, and I was going to use that today, Cactus Flower. So yeah, I think I'll do another look. To be honest, there aren't that many shimmers in here that I really like the look of. Maybe I'll be brave one day and use Cactus Flower and Bang Bang together. I know it's a red. I hate reds on me personally. I just don't think I suit them. But maybe I'll be completely, I don't know, surprised when I use it. Sometimes I do a look on camera and I think I'm not going to like that. But it does turn out better. So let's just take the bubble out. Need to pamper my hair tonight and put a hair mask on, I think, because I've had a high temperature. I've been sweating a lot and it feels like it's been through everything. You know, it's like it's probably going to be all knotty, but yeah, this is what the look looks like. I really like how it's turned out. So like I said, the only thing that we haven't got on is the highlighter, and we're gonna go and do that next. And thank you for watching, thank you for your support on the channel, and also, you know, for supporting me like when I've been ill, and you know, your kind thoughts. It's really meant a lot to me. So yeah, I will see you in my next one. If you've not already subscribed, please think about subscribing. Click that subscribe button down below and click the notifications bell, and I will see you again very soon. Bye guys.